And welcome to another edition of the critically acclaimed Geekdom QNA, where I answer your questions from the ask.fm, ask.fm/Geekdom101. I'll be doing questions from other social media sources once in a while, but I'll still come back to Ask FM once in a while. But this week, we are doing an Ask FM answering your questions. Now, joining me on this special edition, when I first started doing YouTube, I remember in one of my old videos I said, you never forget where you come from. And once once I promised people, I said, I never discriminate based on collaborations. And the one person who kind of gave me a shot, one of the first collabs I ever did, maybe the first collab I ever did on YouTube, was way back about, I think it was April of 2015. Was with this man. And today I'm bringing him back on the channel. He actually hasn't been on my channel, but I've been on his because I never forgot that, and it meant a lot to me. So, please welcome the editor, co-creator, star of Dragon Ball Budoten. Please welcome Mega Man 33570 to the channel.
What's up? So, what's up, guys? My name is Mega Man 33570.
With your fast-ass letter, your fast numbers.
Yes! As Geekdom said, I'm the editor, I'm a creator, I am a writer for Dragon Ball Budoten Element X, which is a Dragon Ball Z game series that if you are interested in fan fictions, go ahead and check it out.
It's not crappy fan fiction, though,
yeah,
alright?
It's not like, not to fire shots, but like, it's not like AF. Where it's like everyone just keep powering up.
Well, there's like 15 different AFs, so you could be talking about any of them. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the link down below in the description to the channel, Dragon Ball Butoden. I have it here pulled up. Mega was telling me that the best place to start is right here at the World Tournament. Enter Sun Kazuki. You'll wanna basically, I guess to describe the project, and I want everybody to go check it out and give it a shot. It's essentially, like you said, like a video game fan fiction where you kind of like you do your own dubbing, like how would that be the best way to describe it?
Yeah, with our own spin to the series, I guess. It's a spin, well, not a spin, but it's a sequel series to my original series, which I started in like 2013 or something like that, called Dragon Ball Budoten, which was just video game stuff, which was a continuation, my own continuation of Z, and it had subtitles. But for a while, there's only so much you can do with subtitles.
Yeah.
So we're like, we should get voice acting. And we said that like as a joke one day, and then we were just like, no, let's actually do it. And October 2014, we started it, and it's been a year and a half in the making so far. So I'm pretty proud of how it's come out, with a few exceptions to some characters.
I know how it is. You gotta have your roadblocks.
It's not gonna be perfect, but hey, we're here. So yeah, if you want to go check it out, by all means, we're accepting subscribers.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Yes.
But things you should know. This is a non-profit series.
Yes.
So if you're thinking we're doing anything for money or anything like that, we're not.
It's just for love of.
All for fun.
It's love of Dragon Ball, right?
It's all for fun and love of Dragon Ball, and it's a lot of work put into every episode. If you watch one episode, you will see. But yeah. Let's get in with the Q&A.
Yeah, I'll leave the link in the description down below. Go check it out. If you are one of those people who is not really too happy with Super, even though Super's getting better, there are other options out there to get your Dragon Ball story fill, I guess, and this is one of them. So check it out. Plus, if you like Xenoverse, how can you deny this? But this is not just Xenoverse. You're doing tributes to all kinds of Dragon Ball games.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, so again, the link is there. Check it out. Let's go ahead and answer some of these questions here. First question, do you think SSJ Bardock was twice as strong as Lord Chilled? If not, how much stronger do you think he was than him? I guess twice as strong makes sense. Do you have anything that contradicts that?
Twice as strong sounds about right. Maybe not twice as strong.
Maybe a little less.
Half as strong, if that makes sense.
Not half as strong, but like 50% stronger, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
he's obviously stronger because he beat him. But, maybe.
Yeah, power scaling an episode of Bardock is challenging because...
Power scaling in general is pretty hard.
Yeah,
because it's hard to compare characters when there's not really a legitimate power level in the series.
Yeah, and power levels stopped being used officially after the Trunks appearance, the first one. So anything after that's either made up.
5.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Everything after that's either made up or just spitballed.
Yeah.
You know. Do you think to ride King Tone you need to be pure of heart all your life? If not, do you think Vegeta could after the Buu arc? That's a good question. It never says you have to be pure of heart all your life. I don't remember hearing that. And was Vegeta pure of heart after the Buu saga? He was definitely a good person because the god dragon, Porunga, wished him back to life. So as a result, and because they wished for good people to come back who weren't evil, and Vegeta was not evil. But of course, like in the real world, people are like they're complicated creatures.
Yeah, he's not 100% good.
Nobody
He's
is.
still got that evil to him because he did kill quite a handful of people.
Yeah, exactly. And he's still got, like, obviously selfish emotions and things like that. But in general, what do you think? Do you think that he was pure of heart enough to ride the Nimbus Cloud after the Buu arc? That's actually a very good question.
I mean, maybe because I would say he's about, like, a little over 70% good. Maybe less. Maybe 60-ish. Because he's by no means perfect. Because no one in Dragon Ball seems to be perfect.
Hell no.
Well, none of the Z fighters, at least.
Maybe Whis.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
But, like, I don't know. Because he was somewhat pure, but not, like, overwhelmingly pure. I think he could. But,
I remember when we did our video together a year ago. I remember it just popped in my head. Just because you talking brought back like flashbacks. I remember when you were talking about we had to record that video twice because the audio was all fucked up the first time. Yeah,
that's my fault. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's not a big deal. It's funny, but I remember you were talking about going to Wendy's, and that was when they had the ghost pepper fries. And I remember we talked about that, and I remember the second recording we did. I'm over here thinking, is he gonna retell that story? And I don't think you did retell that story. You just totally skipped it. And I'm glad you did because I was thinking, okay, retelling the same story is gonna come off kind of, like kind of weird. But I just remember when you told me that. I think the very same day I went to Chick-fil-A, and I don't remember if I told you this or it was just in the back of my head, but I remember there was these two ladies who looked like they were cracked out of their minds, and I remember they told me, they were like, hey, like I show up there and they're like, and I go to Chipotle, which is right next to.
Come get some sugar.
I mean, if you know anything about me, bro, you know that I'm not very picky when it comes to smashing. But these two ladies would not have made it onto they wouldn't have won the body award here. But so she's like, oh, I'm leaving Chipotle, and they're like, oh. We have, 6 kids and they need food. So I went and I bought them like a bunch of food at Chick-fil-A out of the kindness of my heart. But I just remember thinking to myself, like, are they really, are they, like, the thing is they asked for food. They didn't ask for money. And that's the whole, like, thing is when you ask for food, it's different. Like if you ask for money, because people will always sit there and say, never give a homeless person money because they might spend it on.
Gonna spend it on.
Exactly, which really, it's none of your business what they're going to spend it on. Like, but it's different. But I just remember that those two incidents happened right around the same time. As weird as that might sound. Fast food follies here.
Yeah.
All right, should I deactivate my account? Yes. Because why would you ask that? If Piccolo...
Deactivate your account. That's always the option.
Yeah, just do it. If Piccolo were to travel to a time when there weren't any Earth Dragon Balls, would his presence activate the Dragon Balls of that time, Jordan? No, I don't think that's how it works. Like, okay, I think he's thinking if Piccolo went to the future, would that activate Dragon Balls? I don't think so. I don't... what do you think? I don't
think so. I think it's just whatever Dragon...
Plus, like, now
the Dragon Balls are inactive in another time?
I guess he's saying, like, the future, but here's the problem is that... Okay. The Dragon Balls are no longer linked to Piccolo and Kami. They're linked to... Dende. But if Piccolo were to go to the future, that would resurrect Piccolo, not Kami. The Dragon Balls vanished because of Kami, not because of Piccolo. So the answer is probably no, bro. No, I don't see it being possible.
I don't think so either.
All right, I don't believe Mai is really dead. This is about Dragon Ball Super episode 47. They're promoting her, especially alongside Trunks, way too much. Well, not too much. It's just the promotional material had them on it. Future Bulma, she's dead. But Future Mai, I believe, isn't. Either she's knocked out or she gets revived somehow. Well, that's very possible. I mean, it is.
That's probably right.
All right, here we go again with the Vegeta Nimbus thing. It doesn't really make sense that he could, but Roshi can. Vegeta's murder people. Roshi likes porn. This ain't porn's worse than murder. This is a little bit of a follow-up question, I guess. I think Roshi's always going to be kind of a pervert, and that's why he can't ride it. But I never picture Vegeta being a pervert. What do you think?
No, I don't think Vegeta is either. Because I think he's somewhat calm about, like, not really sex. I think he's, like, honestly, he's probably shy in bed, to be honest. But you never know.
I mean, I picture him being shy the first couple times, and then once he got the hang of it, like we are. Like,
is this what you guys do? Like,
dude, but it's funny because, well, I'm sure they do it too. But it's funny because, like, when I was in high school, right, everybody claimed, this is stupid kids, bro. They all claimed, we were all dumb. Everybody claimed to not be a virgin. They were all like, oh, man, I got laid last week. It was all bullshit, bro. You didn't, bro. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, yeah, man, like, we were all always talking shit, like, you know, like, my friends would say, like, oh, man, you know, I fucked this girl, bro. I fucking fucked her brains out, bro. It was like freaking, you know, it was like, it was like porn. Like, man, I smashed it. And then, like, you actually do get laid, and it's not all the time. But 90% of the time, your first time is so awkward and scary.
Oh yeah, it's like you get in there and then you fall over, break your leg or some shit.
Yeah,
like, and you're like, why is this the position we're supposed to be in? I don't know.
And then yeah, and you're like not really sure what to do. Like you try to act like the porns, but you just can't because you're not. Yeah, you know, there's no cut. Yeah, you don't know what you're doing.
That's right.
And then if another thing is too, sometimes you have performance anxiety where you can't get it up. See, a lot of people don't know about that, or think wrong. Like I've had a couple of my friends tell me like, oh man, you know, I got this girl I've been chasing for a year, or whatever, a couple months. I finally got her in bed. I couldn't get it up, and I'm like, dude, that has nothing to do with like erectile dysfunction. It's all a mental block. It's all mental. Once you get past the mental block, that shit works like a fucking charm. A lot of people have that problem. I was thinking about doing a video about it, but that, I don't know if they're ready for that one, bro.
No, not yet.
Yeah, performance anxiety in bed. All right.
Gotta find a way to, like, just, I don't know what to say. Never mind.
In the sub, they say Bibidi is Babidi's son. Is this true? Well, they say that in the dub, too, don't they?
I don't know. Oh.
Yeah, no, I remember them saying it, but okay. All right, here's how we explain this. It was true when they originally had the manga and the anime, but in a recent interview with Toriyama, he claimed that, I believe he said that, did he not say that? He said that Babidi is actually like a reincarnation of Bibidi versus his son.
I think he said that too.
Yeah. So I like to stick with the original canon of the manga when it first came out in the 90s and say that it is his son. But it's probably one of those things like with Piccolo where it's his son, but it's also his reincarnation.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, here's a wacky one. My name is Akira, big fan, but I have been speculating, is the Omni King capable of fighting on par with Superman? Well, the fact that the Omni King can destroy universes, I would say he would destroy Superman. What do you think?
I don't know. Superman, it's like what Death Battle said. It's hard pairing up two completely different series because Omni King power is completely different than Superman power. And from what they say for Superman, they say he cannot be killed unless he gets fucking attacked by kryptonite.
Yeah, or if it's
so
Doomsday.
I mean, if we're going by that, Superman pretty much wins everything, unless someone happens to have kryptonite. But that's unlikely if they're in a completely different universe.
Yes, but if Omni King can destroy the universe and he's in it, he's fucked. I mean, billions of planets and stars. I don't know.
Yeah, fighting on par, probably.
Yeah, leave your comments down below.
Fighting on par, definitely. Killing, I'm not sure.
Let us know down below. Let's see. I'm skipping around, by the way. Fuck you. Well, thanks. What do you think would have happened if Gohan turned Super Saiyan when Nappa killed Piccolo? How would this have altered the Saiyan arc, in your opinion? Like how I flip between Saiyan and Saiyan.
Jeez.
All right.
That would completely change it.
Yeah, that's from Garrett Phillips. Now, I will say this, all right? It's not possible, but let's just entertain the idea. Nappa would have killed, or I'm sorry, Gohan would have killed Nappa and probably kicked Vegeta's ass, because I think the 50 times multiplier would have been enough, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And then that would have,
But the real question is, would Gohan be able to maintain that Super Saiyan?
That is a good question, not to mention that I think the series would have played out similarly, because they still had to go to Namek to get the Dragon Balls.
True.
But if Gohan can unlock that form on Namek, I feel like he would have kicked Raccoon's ass. He would have kicked Doria's ass. Because I figured that the training by then he would have been able to at least come close to maintaining it.
And Goku would have been he would have been able to go to Namek too.
That's right.
So if he
That's
was
right.
to actually go Super Saiyan 2, he would. Yeah.
It would have made things a lot easier.
2 Super Saiyans.
Exactly. It would have made things a lot easier, bro.
And also, I don't think Gohan would just kill Nappa, but not Vegeta.
Really? You think? Why?
I don't think he could have, because Vegeta didn't really do much, so he probably would have been like, why am I attacking this guy? Because Gohan was a little kid. He was probably he knew Nappa was beating the shit out of him, but Vegeta was just kind of standing there the whole time. He's like, Cyberman, go get him. He's not like actually attacking his friends. I think Gohan would have attacked Nappa, and then his power level would have been.
But
down.
Okay, so you think he would have just had a rage boost?
Yeah, and then I think Vegeta would have been like, nah, die.
Yeah, you might be right about that actually. Like that does make sense. He would rage boost.
But in a case that he did kill both of them, then Goku's there for Namek.
He would have shown up and been like, "Hey, I'm not gonna fight. Oh, all right, I guess that's. I wanted to fight though. All right."
Yeah.
If the Ginyu Force had trained in hell by the time Frieza got there, do you think Frieza would have stood a chance? I don't really understand the question. I don't know what he means. Against them or against Goku? Re-ask the question with a little bit more information. Is it possible Bulma made black? I guess it's possible, but there's no evidence. You know, like maybe the story was that I'm just spitballing.
That Bulma's just experimenting and then.
Yeah, she wanted to bring the Z Fighters back to life, and she fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. Say you love Majin Soul. I do love Majin Soul. Could you unban the word filter for commenting YouTube? Just relax, tell me why you banned me. I don't even know who you are, you stupid idiot. How the fuck do I fucking more? You know what? I'm not gonna unban you because you're fucking stupid. Why the fuck would you ask me to? I don't even know who you didn't even tell me his name.
You checked the ask anonymously too.
What a stupid fucking. And here's the other thing too. All right, I'm gonna say this about my YouTube channel. If I ban you, it's for a reason. Yeah, you're not coming back because you either said something that pissed me off, you were racist, you were homophobic, you made a comment about, you called me a name that I didn't like, or you fucking disrespected one of my collaborators, one of my subs. So if I ban you, you're fucking banned, bro. So fuck off. You know, move on to the next guy. Red, blue are the names of the Rebel Army. Maybe black's part of that scheme. Well, here's the problem with that, honey, is that there already is a black. So how can Goku be part of the scheme?
My favorite part was how you're just like, honey, to make it sound a little more nice.
Yeah, well, the honey thing makes me sound worse, bro. You know, I'm going to delete that question because that guy's a retard. What would you think if Black is from Universe 6 of the future when he was brought here by that green guy with white hair? I don't think so, but I guess it's possible. Jackson Cooper. How did you meet QAAMAN, a.k.a. my right nut? Well, I sucked on it. What is this one? Read that one, bro. You read that one.
What if Vegeta killed Frieza in name arc? Would Gohan be able to beat him?
I feel like Vegeta and Goeka are characters from your fucking thing, bro.
Maybe I should make a Vegeta.
You should, and a Fazal.
Fazal.
I hope this anonymous person doesn't sue you.
The name arc. I'm just gonna say yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes to whatever the fuck that is. Do you call yourself daddy? It's so fucking cringe creepy. See, this is why I don't want to do Ask FM questions, because you people are fucking stupid, like for real. I don't call myself daddy. Daddy's a joke from Family Guy. You stupid cave-dwelling fuck. Like, seriously. Like, these people are so... Not all of them, obviously. There's good ones here. But some of them are so... And then they try to get at me, bro, and say shit on Ask FM and say, like, make a comment about me. It's like, bro, you're such a fucking coward, bro, asking an anonymous question on the internet.
Yeah, because they ask it anonymously.
Yeah, what a coward. What a fucking pussy, bro. Get out of the basement.
Because then they know they can't get blocked. So there's no way for them to get blocked in any way.
Well, keep watching my videos and helping me. Because every time you watch my videos and give me that thumbs down, it makes my shit rank higher. So keep doing it. Keep doing it. Okay. Let's move on here. A couple more, then we'll get out of here. Hamza Salim writes, by Trunks coming into the series, does it show that Toriyama hasn't forgotten about the characters from DBZ, for example, 17 or even side characters? Well, if you look at the information that we provided, first of all, Toriyama wouldn't forget Trunks because, I don't know, Trunks maybe is around. Like, you know, he's Goten's friend, so I don't know how he could forget about Trunks, right? I mean, come on. Kind of a big deal. Okay, that's number one. Number two, the story for Trunks was pitched to him by the fucking editorial staff. So, I don't know. I don't know
why this just came back. I thought of that my question for a second, and I think that Mai died there, but they're going back, and Mai's going to help them because they go back again.
What do you mean? Like, do you think they're going to wish her back, or do you think they should...
No, I think they're going to go back in time to a certain point where Mai is still alive, and Mai's going to help them. I don't know why that just popped in now. Anyway, next question.
No, you might be right. I mean, or they might go back to right before she dies and wish and do something with her.
Yeah,
like have Dende heal her or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's see here. Hey, Big D, can you help me? Every time I watch your videos, my voice always gets me wet. How can I stop that from happening all the time? Well...
You don't. It happens all the time. Sorry.
It just happens. All right. Okay. Let's see this question here. Hi, Geekdom. Long-time follower, first time asking. I enjoy your content. Thank you for the work. Well, thank you. I was wondering if you guys feel your opinions on the series as a whole have ever affected the big Dragon Ball bosses at all, or if any of the YouTubers have ever received any feedback. Okay. Without giving away too much, I will say this. A lot of the videos that you see done by certain channels, read between the lines. Whenever you see a Xenoverse, for example, something with video games done by a certain channel, okay, a lot of times Namco Bandai contacts the certain channel and says, can you please get some ideas and opinions from the Dragon Ball fan base? So yes, and you and I talked about this before we went on the air about how things are with Namco Bandai. They know about YouTubers, a lot of them, right? So in some ways, absolutely. Also, I know for a fact, obviously, that some of the people at Funimation know who we are.
Yeah.
Obviously, they know Team 4-Star, so don't be an idiot and ask them. As far as people in Japan, though, that's different. Japan probably has no fucking clue. But over here in the West, I would say that there's a lot of people that know.
Yeah, chances are, if they're in Japan, they're not watching Geekdom 101. They're watching, I don't know, not anything probably, because they are adults and they have better stuff to do, like work on the series.
Yeah, they're well, yeah, but they should watch me. But you're right. Well, I know for a fact that Horikawa knows who I am now because he has my card. So maybe he'll.
Give him a card.
Oh yeah, no, I talked to. Not only did I give him a card, his translator told him he does YouTube. Go watch his videos in Japanese.
Okay.
That's a big thing for me, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
But
you could have said it in Japanese, and you would be like, "Oh, okay, now I'm gonna."
That's why I wanted Herms to come, bro. Herms would have helped us out. And that's another thing, too, is that I'll just say this before we get to the last question here, and then we'll be out of here. Herms and KANZENSHUU and Steve Simmons, a lot of the fans have had major influence on how the series is dubbed and things like that, because back when Dragon Ball Z was first getting dubbed, a lot of the names were taken from fan names, like Super Boo. Okay, Super Boo was started in Dragon Ball Ultimate Battle 22, but he was first, and Mystic Gohan's another one. A lot of the popular names are from fans, right? So at times there are times where fans have influenced the series. You know, it just how it is. So, do you have anything to add to that?
No, you pretty much hit the nail on the head.
All right, all right, this is a great final question here, and then we'll get out of here. Of course, everybody check out Budoten, not Butoden, don't get it mixed up, Budoten. I'll put the links down below, and let's answer this one. What would you say is one Dragon Ball character that represents you the most and the best? I'm assuming Frieza's your favorite, but I'm curious to know about who you say is best like you. Well, yeah, Frieza is not like me because I'm not a paranoid genocidal maniac. At least not yet. The community makes me that way sometimes. But
That's actually a really good question. I gotta think about that.
Yeah, give it some thought because I will answer first. For me, it's Champa. I love Champa. The fact that he's, just the way he acts and the competitiveness behind Champa and the fact that he likes the same kind of food that I like. Champa, I love Champa so much. I relate to him a lot. I don't really relate to Trunks. I don't really relate to Vegeta. I don't really relate to a lot of them. Roshi's a pervert like I am, but I would say Champa is the best representation of what I am. What about you?
I don't know. I think it
It's
might
hard.
be Gohan. And the reason it's not like I'm a study freak.
Well,
like,
which Gohan? Like when he was a badass, or now when he's a father? We don't have any kids yet. Maybe in a year.
Maybe when he was like in the Cell arc, maybe because like I get in fights a lot.
Well, we've established before we started recording that your dad is pretty much more alpha than even Goku is, but that's a different story.
Yeah, I mean.
So you say you get into fights a lot.
Yeah, I get into fights a lot, and like I only do it when it's involving my friends, and that's pretty much my only reason. Mainly because I don't really know what other Z characters fit me. I mean, maybe Piccolo just for being calm and collected, but still having some sort of like temper.
Yeah. You can kind of put not you, but I mean all of us. We could put our personalities into certain aspects of these characters, but it's very hard considering that none. I mean,
that's how good characters are made when you can resonate with the fans.
Yeah,
and that's why people cry when those people die, because usually like they have some sort of connection to that character, whether it be they have similar traits to that character or they just like really want it to be like that character.
That's why you develop favorite characters. So there you go.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you develop characters.
That's it. And speaking of characters, Dragon Ball Budoten, check it out. Thank you, Mega, for being here. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing me on this. Yeah.
Anytime, bro. Anytime. Hey, check out his channel and leave your comments down below on any of the questions that we have. Also, let us know what character best represents you and why. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.
See you later. I always do that. I always do that at the end.
That was a great ending.